The following is a fan-based discussion. All properties discussed are property of Toei Inc., Bandai, Saban Entertainment, and Subaraya Productions.
This is going through the right mic this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we going to leave that in the video?
That's up to him.
No.
Hi, everybody!
Hello, everybody.
Welcome back to the Rumorcast.
It is that time again.
Yes! Excitement! And a little bit of spit. Alright.
This is not a spit take.
That's how excited he is.
Woo! Alright, but yeah.
It's a grenade of excitement.
We are here today for the 42nd Sentai's.
Kampai Senshi after V.
God, they just made a cameo.
Anyway.
Like, none of the kids would get it, but I would be all here for it.
We get it, but that's
Lupinranger versus Patoranger.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We have a lot of scans and stuff.
Kaitou Sentai Lupinranger versus Keisatsu Sentai Patranger.
The police versus the gentleman thieves.
Yes!
If you watched Lupin the Third when you were a kid, that and
Or if you've read the books
that.
about Arsene Lupin.
Lupin!
Yes!
Speaking of Lupin, let's go ahead and just go for our gentleman thieves.
The Lupinranger suits.
Yes!
I like them.
I love these. They're so good.
You're okay.
They're so Heisei. Like, they're the embodiment of Heisei, because you can remember, like, once the Heisei, like, really started to come around, they started using a lot more darker colors as a backdrop for these.
As a backdrop, a lot more of the kind of cape, trench coat look.
Like, white took off.
Very Draco Commander, Commander Wizard.
Ranger.
Zero Whale.
Rangers had a lot of black in their suits.
I was talking about the cape thing.
Oh,
Zero the Whale. No lips.
No lips. We still have the gray,
they knew.
The silver
They
faceplate,
knew.
but no lips.
They knew, like, Marcus doesn't like these. We're just going to go ahead and just not do them again.
They saw the video. Did you do, I can't remember, did you do a Rantocast on lips?
I did.
Yeah, they saw that.
They knew. I hate lips. I hate molded lips and or noses looking at you, Battle Fever.
Or wigs.
Yeah. But yeah, we're back to the silver faceplates a la Go Busters and Kyoryuger. And I'm very, very excited that we're back to these because I love them. I hope next year we end up getting the colored ones again. Like the colored faceplates.
Maybe.
Like Gokaiger.
Mm.
I would love those to come back. I just don't like lips. Just keep them away from these suits. Just make them just like a solid line.
I would now love if the quote-unquote Sixth Ranger had lips.
No! That wouldn't even make sense.
He just is a pair of lips.
Oh, no, how about just a pair of lips monster for a week?
Oh my god, it'd be like that one monster from Ranger again.
Yeah.
Mm.
The lipstick lady.
thing. The lipstick lady.
Mm-hmm.
We were on the same page.
Yeah.
Alright.
You know the one thing?
The top hats are cool.
That's great.
That's his favorite part.
I can understand why those are his favorite part, but on the red one, it looks like an arrow. A la Time Ranger.
Yeah, which is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
It's very Arsene, especially Arsene.
That is a very big word for you.
That's his name.
Yeah.
Arsene Lupin.
Oh, okay.
I'm really, especially because just looking at the hat really reminds me of the Arsene from Persona 5. I like that. I love that on the hat because it has the lip at the front, or the point rather.
Mm-hmm.
And it just makes it just work that much better.
Now I like the, so let's take a look here at the other two. We got blue and yellow, very classic Sentai color scheme.
Yellow has high heels because she will kick you in the face. And
because apparently they watched the 2017 Power Rangers movie. Like, oh, this works.
Oh yeah, that's
or
a
Jurassic
very good
World.
point.
Huh?
Or Jurassic World.
Don't worry, I got this. My heels never break during this entire movie. Somehow.
Which is amazing.
But yeah, let's go ahead and look at the Patoranger suits.
I'm
still
I like these ones.
You know, the top down.
I'm kind of in the middle.
The top down, police cap look. When you end up looking at a face on, probably right to the forehead. Mm. And, the badge on the front, yeah, some people don't like it. But I think it works. It works just letting you know.
I don't blame him either, because
it's just so random.
Yeah.
And they have ties on their suits, which are white, which are mostly white, a la very, very Showa. They really remind me of Changeman.
And I can see that. I can also see, like, the whole jacket look they're going for. Like, the white is the jacket, then the tie and everything. So I really understand the look that they're going for, and it does work. It's one of those things I'm going to have to see in action and it's going to take some getting used to. It's not something like I saw when I first saw the Zyuohger suits, the Tokucast suits. I just went, ugh. Oh.
I do like that there's a very good contrast of color on both suits.
Yes, the Patrangers have white as their secondary. Lupinrangers have black. The visors are colored with Lupinranger, but solid black in the uniform for the Patranger. So I do love the
color is mostly on the upper body for the Lupinrangers, and it's mostly on the lower body for the Patarangers, which I think is pretty cool.
Very yin-yang stuff going on with these suit designs, which is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Capes and they have capes versus...
nothing.
I was going to
shoulder pads.
Capes versus ties.
Ties and shoulder pads.
Shoulder pads versus pop collars.
Not the biggest fan of the, use of green and pink for the Patoranger. That's just me. It's mostly that shade of green. If they would have done something either a little bit lighter or a little bit darker, it might have set it off a little bit better for me. But I don't know. I don't like that shade of green as much.
So, what is the story that we have so far?
Yes.
Yes.
The Lupin Collection.
Yes.
A collection of treasures with the power to destroy the world. When enemies from another world, these are just translations going off of Jet Fusion, the Gyangfu steal it. 2 Sentai are employed to stop them. That could end up being the reason why a lot of their things are the same, because they're employed.
Question.
That could just be a thing for
you said Gyangfu?
Gyangfu.
Everybody was Gyangfu fighting.
God damn it! I knew it was happening. Alright. Dancing in the sky, vowing to reclaim the collection, Kaitou Sentai Lupinranger, with hearts beating fast, vowing to take out the Gyangfu, Keisatsu Sentai Patranger. For the first time in Sentai history, there will be 2 true simultaneous teams. Catch a glimpse as the curtain rises on these shocking events, and they will start on February 11th, 2018, which should give us about 49 to 50 episodes of Kyuranger, barring no other interruptions. Wait, nope, there is going to be an interruption. Damn.
What is that?
Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Christmas. Most wonderful time of the year.
It's the most
except when you're trying to watch this damn
time. Copyright.
Now, we have 2 Sentai. Both are trying to achieve the same goal, but they're going about it in different ways.
And for different reasons. Patranger want to arrest and bring Gyangfu to justice. Lupinranger just wants their shit back.
But was it theirs to begin with?
That's a great
It
question.
is theirs now.
They are thieves, and they want to make it theirs.
Finders, keepers, losers weepers.
Ha
ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Speaking of things, let's go ahead and get into the fact that we have guns again as a morphing weapon.
I'm so happy about this.
The end is slowly clapping in the background.
Well, the end is slowly clapping. The Kyoryugers are slowly clapping. I'm just glad that
They're slowly sambaing.
Fair enough. I'm just glad that we're starting to, this is starting to be a normal thing where the morpher is also a weapon. I just like that because it just seems like it has more of a purpose.
Especially at the last,
and it's also
Ranger and this now.
It's also the same gun for both teams.
Yes, which really makes me think that they're actually employed by the same people, although I'm not just 100% sure how that's going to work considering the fact that
Or the Lupin Rangers just stole the guns.
Or that. But yeah, I'm loving the fact that there's a lot of base stuff that is very similar between the 2 teams. Their morphing is, the same weapon, but the Patrangers use cars because they're the Autobots.
That go on the bottom of the gun.
Mm-hmm. And the Lupinrangers use jets because they're the Decepticons. They go at the top of the gun. Yes, and their little mechs that they end up using for the Lupinrangers all have top hats. So great. So excited. I just
even the helicopter.
In the red one kind of looks more like a pilgrim hat.
But, yeah, they're doing armaments.
And the blue one looks like the hat you play in Monopoly.
Yeah.
It kind of does. So does the yellow one.
They are doing armaments again this year.
Yes, they are.
Very, very just wondering exactly how that one's going to end up happening. Because it's been a while.
Stealing.
Yeah.
By stealing.
It's been a little while since we've done
it's been a while.
Armaments. I mean, technically with the Q Rangers because they can switch in and out. But those are actually dedicated to a certain member of the team. Mm-hmm. These ones aren't. They're just extra. I just hope they end up using them more than they did in the Ninja when they just had those random ones that they never used.
And weapons.
Yes, we have the uniform weapons. The Patrangers get what look like a megaphone hammer baton combo, which I think
they're taking that from Mexico. Hammers are all the rage now.
If it is actually a hammer, if it's not, then it's just a megaphone and with a baton that extends out, which either way is very clever in my opinion.
So you can yell at people and then hit them in the face.
Buddy, 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 buddy.
And then the Lupinrangers end up getting those little claw grabber things.
Those little claw grabber things that you see in T-Rex videos.
And they double as swords.
Because we want to grab you and then stab you. Grab and stab.
And
it is the Lupinranger way.
Their finishers are also different. The Lupinrangers end up making clones of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
The Patrangers end up giving like red their power, and they transform like a vest. So green and pink give him their power, and they transform.
Very Abba Ranger-esque a bit.
Yeah, that's actually really, really accurate. Abba Max, and we end up getting this.
Right.
We got the actual mechs themselves.
Although, once again, that does make Red the one who does everything, while the other two just sort of sit on the sidelines and eat popcorn waiting for him to finish.
Well, not so much in the Lupinranger case.
I'm talking about the other
the
ones.
Patranger ones.
At least I hope that's not what happens.
The mechs. There's some obvious room for additional mechs and, the eventual combined form that we're going to end up getting, especially on the legs. Because the legs are thin.
Because they have the same base mech, but there are some slight differences into how it combines. Now, just like with all their little mini Zords, Lupinranger gets a top hat. And I just noticed that the top hats for the other two are on the shoulders, which is interesting.
So he wears 3 hats.
He wears 3 hats.
He is all
hats.
of the fancy.
Except for the sunken face.
Yeah. But they end up coming from more or less character mechs.
The sweater was too big.
Or I guess in this case, so like the body of the mech. Because those other 2 mechs that they end up having...
You know what I just realized?
Are great.
The Patoranger mech looks kind of like a knockoff Transformer.
It does. That's the joke. But yeah,
you're the one who made the Autobots Decepticons comparison, so...
You know one thing I really, really hope they do?
What's that?
They wait.
And not give it to us in the first episode?
Yeah. Especially because we're in the middle of watching Magic Ranger now. They got Magic King in about episode 5, and then we didn't see it again until episode, 9. Mm. That was mostly because of the fact that magic was stolen. But my point is just the fact that, it took a while for us to get it, and then it was gone for a little bit, and then they brought it back. Or they, end up doing something like Ranger, where they sort of end up having to find these as they go along. Because the Ranger mech we didn't even get fully until episode 8.
Yeah.
Now I'm just like, I really, really want them to wait. Just hold on.
They get more boots on the ground for the first couple episodes.
Wait until episode 3 or 4 to introduce the mech. Don't just do it all at one time.
Because that happened for the last decade.
That it's such overload.
That's a bad anime thing.
Yeah,
that they introduce way too much in the first episode.
It's just too much overload. Just wait for a little while.
And it's entirely possible for them to wait, at least to a degree. Maybe wait for one of them, like Lupinranger, because they have to steal the mech first.
It would make sense.
So we can definitely wait. We can definitely see how it goes.
Yeah. I'm very, very excited for
that too.
Huh.
The top hat doesn't escape. Oh, that could just end up being a siren for them.
It's
the same thing as this one, though. So.
But it's because it's the same
base mech.
Yeah,
but it's not.
Except one is flying.
You wanted to read something off.
Oh yes. For the first, I posted some of the pictures that we've been finding on Twitter. Asked what your guys' thoughts are. And I think it's time we start, voicing your voices more in our videos. So we're gonna go ahead and read off some of the responses we got. I mainly posted those suits because I knew that's what we were going to be talking about at the time, and then this morning happened. So, sorry. Our good old sponsor, Josh O'Maro, by the way, thank you for telling us how to pronounce that, says that he thinks that the suits kind of look like a Deca Ranger versus Time Ranger combination, which I absolutely see and agree with. We have Jonathan Jennings. He just says, I dig it.
Dressed like a thief. I dig it. Maybe temporary.
Still a good movie.
It is.
Yeah.
I would say Get Out, but this is your apartment, so just shut up.
Get Out?
So just shut up.
That's a good movie.
It was a good movie. It was a great movie. If you haven't seen Get Out, go see it.
We have Shamo8 saying, I kind of hate the suits in the Zord, to be honest. It looks like Bandai America to me, which, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Isn't that most Sentai these days?
No, isn't that the Sentai that we're watching now?
Yeah. And then we have Ranger Rider kind of discussing everything with him, which I love seeing having an actual discussion happen. I have Eric who says Cops and Robbers themed Power Rangers seems kind of rad, to be honest.
I agree.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Yeah. Digital Judai just wants it to be better than Q Ranger.
Q Ranger's fine.
Q Ranger's fine.
He doesn't like it.
If you please message us on Twitter or comment on this video. What's your problem with Q Ranger? I would love to discuss it with you and tell you how wrong you were.
It wasn't even me this time. That was all him.
I really like Q Ranger. Sue me.
I know you do.
It's a good show.
Good show. Owen Davis, this is weird. 2 teams, 2 reds in 1 show? ? Which, that is going to be fun to watch.
Just hoping that, their personalities are...
Clash a bit more?
They clash and they're not loud.
They're both loud.
I just don't want them to be loud.
What if they were both loud?
And then we had a very nice conversation with Jude about the mechs. So
Jude at Jude Mathis 27. He was the one who showed me the pictures of the mechs first, so thank you for that, sir. He likes the Lupinranger stuff more than the Patoranger stuff, kind of like you, Matt. And he feels like the mechs are kind of gimmicky, a little toy-etic.
But what mech isn't these days?
Yeah.
And I can see where they're going with them. They're just waiting for the eventual combination because more than likely the shows are going to end up running alongside each other. Then around like the mid-20s, maybe the early 30s, they'll come together into one show.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to be an entirely different name.
It's true. That could actually happen. There's
Patoranger.
Yeah.
There are a couple of things,
Hostile.
that are still some questions that haven't been answered. Is there going to be a Z-Ranger, Q Ranger team up? Maybe, maybe not. That's really up to Tusk's actor and his legal issues right now.
Mm-hmm.
He ran over a lady. He didn't kill her, but he accidentally ran over her. He ran away first and he came back to help her.
Well,
but yes,
Awkward.
There are some things going on right there. And I'm thinking, like, do we really need him? He wasn't that good. But
Anyway.
he could always just show up entirely in suit.
It's true.
And they can get another guy to do the voiceover.
Do a Gaim, as you did in the Heisei Generation movie.
Or the Aba Ranger versus Z Ranger versus Kyoryuger. And Yellow's here too. Sort of.
Wasn't it the Kyoryuger Go Busters movie?
Technically, yeah, but was Go Busters?
But it was that one. But like all the Zoo Rangers show up in that one too,
and all the
Aba Rangers, but they're just like voiced by different people because.
Oh, they actually had. It was Z Ranger Red, and then everybody else did a voiceover.
Yeah, they did a voiceover. There was like that one part where they all end up going in to like grab the more.
And they're just hands.
Yeah, which is really weird because they're all alive and available.
It could have been too expensive.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Because they got 2 Aba Ranger actors. They got 1 Z Ranger actor, but we were going way off topic here.
Yeah.
So
very excited for both of these shows, though. Let us know what you think.
Cautiously optimistic.
How the team up next year is going to work.
A lot of spandex.
Mm.
Like a shit ton.
Just give
That's most of these, though.
Give 2 separate movies. Just like,
one for Power Rangers and half of Q Ranger.
And the other half.
So
it'll be like...
And then the other half of Q Ranger.
It'll be like Shishi Red, his like lead team, and Ho Soldier and his lead team. That's how they're going to end up having to split this up. Because they're just a shit ton of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very excited, though.
I just thought of something for that. No, the lottery. Just all over the Q Globes just come out and is like, well, shit.
It's going to be a major thing, especially because, February 11th is the start date. Unfortunately, we have to take off Christmas is a takeoff week. So we're going to run into about...
I wouldn't call that unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. I'm
for
very
us.
sad. It's going to be about 48 to 49 episodes for Q Ranger in total. So, it's been a while since we hit the 50 mark. I missed that. I missed the 50 mark. It's been great having an entire year. But yeah, I'm very excited. Let us all know what you think in the comments below.
And as always, like, subscribe, ring that bell if you haven't.
Subscribe to us on Patreon.
Support us on Patreon.
That too.
Is the technical term.
Subscribe to the Nerd Denial.
Also, here's the thing that'll be going up this week. I'll be going ahead and putting up the first, picking your favorite of this particular color with the 6 Rangers. That'll be going up this week. I'm going to putting that up so we can make it.
I know one question a lot of our fans have, Marcus, is when is Toku Pitch going up?
Really? Because I want to see about 408 people watch that video.
You read the comments, though?
Not really.
Anyway.
People are excited.
People want it, Marcus.
So, Matt, what is Nerd in Denial reviewing next?
The next episode will actually be out by the time this comes out.
This comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, we tried to upload on Saturday nights.
Okay, well that works.
Should be episode 3 is
Should anyone not happen to see this and then
my fiance watched Death Note for the first time, the anime. I'm gonna make that abundantly clear. The anime. I do not have enough vodka for Netflix. But
Nobody
anyway.
does.
If you haven't checked out our other videos, we reviewed Seven Deadly Sins, the Netflix original anime, and we reviewed the new Justice League movie. Which please go support us and subscribe to Nerd in Denial if you haven't. We would really appreciate it. Anything else we want to talk about, guys?
No, I'm just I'm optimistic because no lips, but I'm also
they can't say optimistic. They don't have lips.
I know that's the best part. No molded lips on these visors. But I'm also very, very worried because, we got to see who the writer's going to be, and we got to see who's going to act for these people.
Unless we get another Akaninsher situation.
I don't want that to happen, and that's the biggest thing they should avoid because they realized that people did not like him. Toei did. So that's why we got Yamato the year after. And people liked him. He was okay.
Hooray for liking things.
But we'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.